This movie begins with a high school. This school has won the Best School Award 2 years in a row, and everything here appears peaceful. But appearances can be deceiving. A boy drives his car aggressively into the school, while another student is already there, ready to open the car door. We're told that this school has a dark side. We then see a disturbing scene where a group of students gang up and violently bully a boy. They choke him until he passes out, then stuff him into a locker. The gang leader's name is revealed to be Han Soo Gang. They force the boy to play a game, and every time he loses, they slap him. They drag the boy into a recording room, beat him, and play his screams over the school's PA system. Han enjoys watching it all. He was the kind of rich kid everyone hated, but no one dared to confront. All the teachers always avoided him. Han had ruled the school since age 5, using his family's influence to torment everyone in his path. Not even the old lady selling sushi outside the school gate was safe. Every day, he and his gang would knock her over, shove cigarette butts into the sushi, and force her to eat it. Her grandson Jin Hyung once stood up to them. They beat him and forced him to eat it too. That was just the beginning. He had a weird hobby, biting classmates' ears, blowing smoke into female teachers' faces, and sometimes even grabbing them while whispering vulgar things. Students laughed, snapped photos, and joked that the teachers enjoyed it. Most teachers stayed quiet, afraid of losing their jobs. One teacher even committed suicide. Every single day became torture for Jin Hyung. Han would choke him until he passed out, only to wake him and do it again. At lunch, he was locked in a dark cabinet and made to eat food off the dirty floor. During breaks, they'd play rock, paper, scissors. Whoever lost got slapped. Jin Hyung always lost on purpose, hoping his obedience would make Han stop. Instead, Han got bolder. One day, he took over the school's intercom and broadcasted his own cruel laughter across the campus. Students trembled. Teachers looked the other way. Then enters our female lead character, Simin, a temporary teacher hired for just 3 months. Another teacher, Jae Kyung, is introduced and they talk. Just then, the school dean shows up and makes a disrespectful comment about Simin. Jae Kyung gets furious, and even Simin is upset. But she stays quiet because she needs a permanent position. Later in the washroom, Simin vents her anger. She doesn't confront anyone because she wants a secure job. 2 other teachers enter, and one mentions that the teacher who used to sit at Simin's desk died by suicide just days ago. Simin is shocked to learn that the teacher was bullied by students and ended her life in despair. Suddenly, Simin gets a call from Jae Kyung. The ringtone is audible inside the washroom, so Jae Kyung realizes Simin is inside. Simin comes out pretending to wear earphones, so Jae Kyung thinks she didn't hear anything. Jae Kyung tells her something important about the school. She shows a video where the same bully gang is seen brutally harassing a woman. Han appears in the video too, and it becomes clear that he's the real problem. She reveals that Han once beat a student so badly that he was suspended, but he returned. She warns Simin, if you want a permanent job, shut your eyes and ears. Pretend you don't see or hear anything. Simin doesn't say anything then, but back at home, she beats up her punching bag in frustration. It's revealed that she had a past no one knew. Simin was once one of Korea's top boxers, a national champion destined for greatness, until she threw a match to pay off her father's massive debt, ending her career in disgrace. Now she taught at the school in hopes of earning a stable position. She kept her head down, endured. She only let out her anger by secretly practicing boxing. Her friend says, no matter what you say, you're just like your dad. You can't tolerate injustice. Simin glances at a mask nearby, and an idea strikes her. One day, she learned a secret: the previous teacher had died by suicide just 2 days before. What she didn't know was that Han had driven him to it. Another teacher, Ms. Lee, warned Simin, don't get involved with Han. But Simin had once helped that sushi lady before. She couldn't pretend forever. Then came the breaking point. Simin watched as Han put a black bag over Jin Hyung's head. He was about to be beaten again. Han's gang had disabled the cameras. Simin clenched her fists, ready to act, but a student stopped her. Don't, Jin Hyung warned. Han's father is a prosecutor. His mother's a lawyer. His uncle's the chief of police. No one can touch him. Han threatened Jin Hyung. If you fight back, I'll kill your grandmother. Jin Hyung stayed silent, terrified but unbroken. Simin walked past, pretending to make a phone call, then subtly tripped Han with her leg. She feigned falling too. Everyone thought it was an accident. She yelled at Jin Hyung to get to class, but he wouldn't move without Han's permission. Han stared at her, eyes full of rage. Later, Jin Hyung broke down crying. Please help me, he begged. She said that she is just a trainee, so tell your homeroom teacher or call the police. He whispered that the teacher already knows. The police won't help. Han's parents bribed them. They closed the case because there was no evidence. She was torn. She wanted to help, but she did not know how to. She finally found the courage to write an anonymous letter to the Education Bureau. The next day, the school erupted in chaos. Han's mother stormed in, demanding the letter writer confess or face defamation charges, jail time, fines. Teacher Lee tried to defend whoever wrote it, but Han's mother turned on her too. Then Simin knelt and admitted that she wrote the letter. She then pleads for forgiveness. She begged and bowed as Han watched from outside. His smirk said it all. Later that night, she was confronted by Han. He showed her doctored photos of her and Jin Hyung, suggesting they were involved. Simon sits silently while Han and his gang harass her again. He says, "You're under my management now. Do as I say, and I'll make you a permanent teacher. Be my girlfriend. I like you." He told the principal not to fire her. He wanted to deal with her personally. Simon wandered the streets in a daze. A stranger bumped into her, insulted her, and something in her snapped. She remembered the injustice, the humiliation. She had done nothing wrong but stayed silent, and silence only made evil grow stronger. That's when she made her decision. She would fight back. From that night on, Simon followed Han in secret. She wore a mysterious cat mask. She became the cat warrior. While playing basketball, a fight broke out between Han and another team member. Seeing this, she struck, swift, precise, and brutal. Han tried to fight back, but he wasn't a match. The gang ran. The school buzzed with whispers of the mysterious vigilante. Jung-ho saw it all. He was the first to suspect. He kept quiet, but began spreading the legend. Students carved Cat Warrior's symbol into desks, even Han's own desk. Enraged, Han escalated. He stripped Jun-hyung, put a plastic bag over his head, and sent him to buy fried chicken, naked, humiliated, and terrified. They gave him 5 minutes, or they would kill his grandma. Jun-hyung ran through the streets. People stared in shock. At the shop, Jung-ho recognized him and ran to find Simon. He handed her his jacket. "Please help," he pleaded. "I know you're Cat Warrior." Simon denied it, but she knew this had gone too far. That night, Han laughed as he watched the edited video of Jun-hyung's humiliation. Then the Cat Warrior struck again. Han threw a billiard ball at her. A gang member ambushed her from behind. Just as Han moved in for the kill, Jun-hyung returned with a knife. Simon kicked Han away just in time, but her arm was cut. Blood poured. Everyone saw the injury. Simon hurriedly disappeared. She was immediately taken to the hospital. Her injuries were taken care of. Her father is really sad to see her like this. He suddenly looked at the mask. There is another cat-masked man ready to fight Han for his injustice. He bravely took his step to fight him, but Han punched him so hard that he could not get up again. It turns out that Simon's father went to take revenge for her daughter. Simon got angry at him for his blunt actions. Han's gang suggested to him that the Cat Warrior is not an unknown person. He must be from their school, who knows their every move. She returned to school the next day, hiding her injury, but Han launched a campaign to find the Cat Warrior. His gang began checking students' arms. One girl resisted, but they beat her and stepped on her head. He got angry as no one was able to find the masked man. That same day, Teacher Lee gave Simon a good news. She was going to become a permanent teacher. She was shocked and happy at the same time. She smiled, but danger was already behind her. Han noticed her protecting her arm in the same moves as the Cat Warrior. He guessed it now. She entered a vacant room to give her success news to her family. Han cornered her, pinned her to the desk. He recognized her. "You're the Cat Warrior," he said. Jae-kong overheard everything, but chose to stay silent. But Han had a plan. He wanted to fight her publicly at the school festival. He warned her, if she does not show up, he will send a video of Jae-kong killing someone to the police. She hesitated at first, but Jae-kong nearly ended his life that night. Simon caught him just in time. She remembered how he had been getting bullied for a long time. She had no choice. She agreed to the fight. The school festival begins. The boxing match between Simon and Han drew massive attention. Everyone wore cat masks in her support. A student encouraged her to attend the festival and teach Han a lesson. Finally, Simon stepped into the ring. Han attacked brutally, but during the fight, Simon's hair fell loose and everyone realized that Cat Warrior is a woman. Han tackled her, tried to unmask her, intending to make her lose her teaching career forever. But Simon looked up, saw Jae-kong in the crowd, and remembered their promise. She rose again. She unleashed every ounce of strength. Han collapsed, bleeding and broken. Simon stood tall and removed her mask. No more hiding. The students stood in awe. A teacher had become their hero. Everyone cheered for her. The students, the teachers, and her dad. All were hyping her up. Even the principal begged her to stop. But Han refused his help. "This is between us," he snarled. They fought eagerly. Simon is badly hurt. Her father wants to stop it all, but could not help it. Han started to lose control. He became weaker and weaker. Simon ended it with a single kick, sending him crashing to the ground. On his knees before Jin-hyung as she promised. She asked him to apologize to Jin-hyung, but he wouldn't apologize. Jin-hyung said that he does not need his apology, because Han has already lost in front of everyone. Then the police arrived. Han was arrested and charged, but showed no remorse to the media. When the press asked him about the reason for bullying, he shamelessly replied that he used to have fun bullying others. Jin-hyung officially filed a complaint, and another girl from Han's group comes forward with a video proving that Han bullied many others, including the teacher who took her own life. Simon resigned from teaching, but she didn't stop fighting. Now she teaches girls boxing to her colleagues, and many other girls, and whenever she sees injustice, she steps in. Because sometimes, to defeat evil, you have to face it head on. In the final scene, Simon is seen researching another best school. She visits for an interview and learns a girl recently died by suicide. She spots a bully, clearly the reason. When asked why she wants to join, Simon says, "I want to share all my abilities and love with these kids." A new mission begins. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to Movie Girl for more thrilling videos.